Okay, so this is my first video in 4K resolution, so we'll see what it looks like. I picked up a Campbell Hausfeld impact wrench. I got it for 19 bucks on sale, and it's really not a high-end one at all. It's one of the lowest end ones you can get as far as price goes. They're usually around 30 bucks, I think, so I don't know. Let's see what you get. I guess you don't get any oil. Here's the wrench. So it's pretty heavy. I'm hoping it has oil in it because I wanted to use it. That's where you put the oil in at. There's a Allen key, Allen screw in there. It has a different name than that, and I'll read the instructions and see if it comes with oil in it. So the air compressor actually has no fitting on it, but I do have one, so I'll put it on. Alright, so it's 19 millimeter. This is probably technically not an impact socket because it's not long. It's not deep, but it is, I think, an impact socket. It's just not the deep ones. It'll work for my situation. My power supply, my air compressor has to be on the entire time, and this does require at least 90, or actually the minimum for it to operate is 60 psi, but for it to work it's probably gonna have to be around 90 or 100, which is around the peak of my air compressor. My air compressor I think gets up to 110, maybe 120 at the top, but that's when it's on. So I'm gonna go turn it on and let it pump up some pressure. Okay. Not happy with it. I was going to discuss the setting on the bottom is the control setting. The amount of torque it's going to have. It was on 3 when I opened it out of the box. I put it on 4 to have more power. I went to remove the lug nuts off the other side before I unplugged my air compressor and talked on the microphone, which move over here where it's a little quieter. This yellow stuff here, yellowy looking stuff, is stupid cars driving by. Okay, so I tried to take the lug nuts off the other side before unplugging the air compressor so I could talk about it, but it didn't get the other lug nuts off. If you look at this yellow looking stuff here, that's actually the oil for the impact wrench, and it's all over this. It's all over. I mean, it's not working anymore. I mean, I used it one time. I don't know what the problem is. You can't overfill it because when you fill it up with the oil, you take this off, and you fill it up until it's coming out, and you put it back on. So I don't know what the issue is here. It should not be leaking, but it actually looks like it's leaking from the air vent here, or this button, because that's where a lot of it is. So I couldn't tell you what the problem is, but I'm definitely not happy with the product. Taking it back. I didn't expect to be happy with it for $19. I did, however, expect it to work for one time of taking my tire on and off, but I might show me putting the tire back on with it just to show that I don't know. I don't even know if it's working anymore. It doesn't look like it's working.